What up, YouTube? I'm back. So this was a great episode, man. It was really really good. I really liked it. Obviously, this shot right there is where Yasu is gonna get executed. But yeah, man, this episode it was great. I don't know why I liked it so much. Maybe it's because of the backstory. Maybe it's because of its speech at the end, But it was a great episode, man. That shot was my favorite shot of the episode, because of the cherry blossom and, just it was something else, man. I don't know why, but it was one of my favorite episode of the Wano arc so far. Obviously, we got to know what the true identity of Yasu is, and his name was actually Shimotsuki Yasui, and he was the daimyo of Amukai. Obviously, it's probably a village, a city in Wano, and he was the daimyo of that village, so that's quite impressive. Obviously, I think daimyo, it's like governors for states in the United States of America, I think. But yeah, man, it was great to see how he was back in the day. They said that he wasn't a guy that actually smiled a lot back in the day, so it's completely different than who he is right now in the present. So I thought that was pretty cool. Obviously, for a reason, they do that in anime and cartoons. When someone gets older, they actually get a lot smaller. So he's a lot smaller now than he was back in the day, and his hair is a little bit different. The color and everything is a little bit different. But yeah, man, he looked a way better back in the day. But it was great to see him when he was at the daimyo. It seems like the people loved him. It seems like um, the Dark Storm, Kinemon, everyone loved him a lot, so I thought that was pretty great to see. In the flashback, while we were seeing Shimotsuki, we also saw Oden before he became, the emperor of Wano. That's when he was kind of exiled by his father, and that's really the first time that we really got to see Oden, because before it was all a shadow that we saw from him. Now we really got to see how he looked, and I thought that was pretty cool. It seems like he was a pretty good friends with Shumotsuki, so that was great. But yeah, man, I really like that we got to see, sorry, Oden, But yeah, man, it was a great ass backstory. I really liked it a lot, And Shumotsuki actually pushed Oden to become more, So one of the things that they talked in the backstory is that Oden wanted to see the sea, and for a reason, Wano doesn't approve of these things. So I really liked how Shumotsuki actually pushed Oden to become more and better. Anyway, we got to see the Straw Hats a little bit in action, We saw Robin do some things. We saw Nami kind of run like a ninja, and she was pretty agile, I don't remember that she was this agile, but it was kind of cool to see some of the Straw Hats do something. Obviously, they were trying, I think, to save Shumotsuki, but I don't think they're gonna be there in time. Uh, all of this was during Komurasaki's funerals. Obviously, we know that Komurasaki isn't dead, but all of that was happening during her funerals. Um, but yeah, man, the speech at the end of the episode from Yasu was just incredible, man. He was talking shit about Orochi. He was talking about how the land of Wano was before Orochi took over, as the shogun, and before, Kaido came to the land of Wano. And the land of Wano was incredible, so I really like his speech at the end of the episode. I'm not sure that he's going to be alive, even though the Straw Hats are trying to save him. I think that for the story, it would be best that he would kind of be a sacrifice, because a lot of people like him, and they're going. I think they're going to want to revolt. It's going to be a revolution. So I really can't wait to see what's going to happen next. But he was a great character, man. I really like the way that Oda introduced him to us. He introduced us him to us by showing how good of a man he is, stealing from the rich and giving it to the poor. I'm not saying that stealing is right, but he was giving what he was stealing to the poor, and he was a great man. So obviously, I really like the way that they introduced us to him and then showing his backstory and what he was before, the Daimyo, one of the Daimyo. I thought that was really, really great. But yeah, man, I think he's gonna die, obviously, but for a greater cause, but we'll have to see. Let me know what you thought about this week's episode in the comments down below, and let me know what you think is gonna happen next. I do One Piece reviews every Saturday night, so subscribe for that. But I also do other anime related things like Sword Art Online reviews on Saturday at noon. It's already been uploaded, so go check it out. I usually do both on Naruto Next Generation reviews on Sundays, and then I do God of High School reviews on Mondays. So stay tuned for all of that. Follow me at Anime Specialist on Twitter and Instagram. And like and subscribe, it would help my channel a lot. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, man. Anime Specialist out. Peace.